Well, back to another Fed, and the Scotland squad for the World Cup qualifiers has been announced. And the most surprising thing about this is that Che Adams, the Southampton striker, has been called up to the squad, and he's qualified for Scotland through the grandparent rule. Like, I know, like, there's players like Rooney and all that could have been involved in this, but let's be real, right? I'm not a fan of this rule. I'm just a fan of playing for a nation that you're not even a part of that nation. I go, he's got one grandparent. I mean, let's be real. Someone has been jobbed out of this squad who was a part of the squad that got us to the Euros for the sake of Che Adams, who isn't even Scottish, and he's just using us because he's not good enough for England. That's the reality we've got here, you know. But I mean, there is a few people like that in the squad. I mean, McTominay is English, obviously, but a lot of people can tell. I mean, we had Chris Martin, for example. I mean, he wasn't good enough for Scotland, let alone England. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. But let's break down the squad. So first of all, Craig Gordon, David Marshall, and John McLaughlin. It's a shame we can't get Alan McGregor, because I mean, the guy he's playing the best he's ever been, and he's 39. But that's just the way it goes. And in terms of defenders, we've got Considine, Gallagher, Hanley, Hendry, McKenna, O'Donnell, Palmer, Robertson, Taylor, and Tierney. Like, I've seen a lot of talk about, Patterson would be the starting right back. Like, I get it. He's only had a couple of games. Not that many games this season. But see, in my opinion, you've got to put him in instead of someone like Liam Palmer. Liam Palmer's been in this team for God knows how long, you know, and he's not exactly set the world alight. You look at Patterson's been doing, scoring in the Europa League. I mean, he's replaced Tav, and you haven't even noticed that much of a difference. You know, I mean, that's credit to him and him only. So I think, why not take a risk and put Patterson in? But, I mean, the Liam Palmer experiment has no worked, and there's a few people down this list where the experiment has not worked, or just they should try something. I mean, I look at McLean and John Fleck, and I'm just thinking, why are they anywhere near this? Obviously not anywhere near, but surely there's better options out there. I mean, I definitely think there is. Like, I would much rather Billy Gilmore than Kenny McLean or Fleck. I mean, that Sheffield United team, I mean, we've two jobbers for that Sheffield United team, and McBurney and John Fleck, and on the other side of Sheffield, we've got Palmer. But the midfielders, Armstrong, Christie, Fleck, Jack, McGinn, McGregor, McLean, and McTominay. Like, I think our midfield is really good, you know, but I think there is definite ways to improve it. I mean, with Gilmore, it's like Nathan Patterson. There's a lot of potential there. When you look at Palmer and John Fleck, I mean, they're alright, but I just feel like there's a reward with the youth. I mean, it could take you to big places. You know, there's no point holding them back. And then we move in to the forwards, Che Adams, Dykes, Fraser, McBurney, and Kevin Nisbet. No Lawrence Shankland, like, Shankland's been knocked out the squad, albeit Shankland's not been that good this season for Che Adams. You know what I mean? And Che Adams, he doesn't care about Scotland. He's just, well, I can't get a game for England, so I'll just play for Scotland. That's his logic, you know? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he does care. But anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Che Adams, there's a few people in there that were questionable, like Jack Hendry. Should he really be in there? I don't know, man. But anyway, till next time. Peace.